What a strange turn of events the last few days have unfolded. Freya and I finally joined the Dawn Guard, only to be immediately sent out to find out what the vampires are after. Not one day after we set out, Riften was attacked by a vampire raiding party. I have never seen vampires so brazen as to attack a city in a direct assault. All reservations I had about helping the Dawn Guard evaporated when I saw the dead left by the raid. I am no hero, but I am not so humble as to be blind to my abilities. The truth is, Freya and I have a better chance of taking these vampires down than many would. After arriving at some buried temple, we encountered a vampire named Serana, who had been entombed for what must have been centuries. Even more troubling, she had an Elder Scroll, one of the legendary scrolls that can predict the future. In the wrong hands, these scrolls can spell doom for an entire age. Oddly, Serana had no interest in fighting us. While it's not the first time I've crossed paths with a vampire that was not trying to kill me, most of them were confused or even unaware of their condition. Serana was the first vampire I have ever met that was fully in control of herself and not trying to eat me. She requested I escort her back to the home of the vampire faction in charge of this mess. Despite Freya's objections, I accepted. After all, I don't even know enough about these vampires to truly understand what I'm fighting, and Serana was willing to lead me into their home. As dangerous as it was, I felt it was a risk worth taking. This was a risk, however, that Freya could not accompany me on. I really could not blame her. My instinct was to kill every vampire I saw, so I could only imagine how difficult it would have been for her to restrain herself. It was an odd feeling going into danger without Freya by my side. I felt alone. I suppose I have grown accustomed to her over these past few months. She has changed so much from that naive girl I met in the Anthrop ruin. After 200 years of traveling alone, I must admit I enjoy having a friend by my side again. I know there is danger in this. The darkest corner of my heart asks what happens if she dies because of me. It is the same question I faced so many years ago when Ruin was by my side. This time, however, I am no longer a naive and frightened little elf. This time, I pity any who stand between me and those I call friend. Hey everyone, Squee here. Welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. So, I went out and did some stuff, sold things I didn't need, etc., etc. Didn't really buy anything of interest that I can think of. And fast traveled here to Rorikstead because Rorikstead was about the closest I could get to recruiting Sorin Gerard. So we're I don't know why I'm not on Allie actually, but while I'm here I can see if there's anything I need to stick on her. I don't really need this stuff right now actually. Well, actually, but I will be needing it soon. I don't know why I just did that. I am going up into the mountains. Where are they? There they are. So I should probably just keep those on me. Ha! I'm efficient. I think everything else is fine for the most part. Don't really need that. Yeah. I'll keep the petty soul gems on me just in case. Everything else is just potions, rings, scrolls. The staffs. Do I really need the staffs on me? Probably not. Let's keep those. Let's put those on an alley. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, in any case. Oh gosh, my I should wear some sort of cloak, yes? Where's my cloak? There we go. Alright, there's Milo. Freya doesn't really have to be wearing her thing, but she'll need it soon, so It's all good. It's all good in the hood, people. And I did get a couple of comments where people were asking me to one person was suggesting, you know, I'd get sidetracked. You'd get sidetracked less if you fast traveled more often. And while that's true, part of me doesn't like that. I kind of, as much as I complain about being sidetracked, I enjoy being sidetracked. That's one of the things I absolutely love about this game. The idea that you can set off to do one thing and end up doing something completely different. That said, I do want to get through Dawnguard because, man, it's been...
Time to end this little game.
Oh, hi.
Not impressed. You're dead.
Come here. Ah, Freya, you get him. I'll take care of this guy. What? Okay. Thank you, Freya. I'll take those. Not really the time for this.
Come on. That's it. That's all you got.
Come here. There we go. Another one, please. No. Oh, that works. Nicely done. Oh. I'll take my Justicar arrow. Is there another one? Oh, snap. Oops, I missed. Yeah, she does. And she just kicked your ass. Oh, man. You call yourself a Nord? I guess so. Oh, how about that? Nicely done, Freya. She is becoming a bit of a badass, isn't she? Alright, let me see if I can recover some of my arrows. Give me that. Is there another one down here somewhere? I may have rolled away. I don't think I'm ever getting that one back. Oh, well. Alright. Let's continue on, shall we? I believe we're headed this way. Oh, it looks like it might rain soon. I hope not. We'll have to set up tent and wait it out then. Well, let's get as far as we can before it starts pouring down. Let's oh no, now what? Oh, bah. I have no time for you, mountain lion. Oh, okay. I don't want to fight bandits at the moment. No, I don't want to go into alley. So, okay, what's our route? We're gonna take this and then the roads up that way, or should we take these roads? I don't actually know if there's a road this way, so maybe we need to take this right and then go up like that. Alright. Oh, great. Bandits. Woohoo! I'm getting off alley this time. Game? Okay. Whoa. Hi there. What? Where's my swords? Oh. Game! Where are my Game! Thank you! Wait, where's my other sword? Just hang on a second, lady. I'm busy. I'll be with you in a moment. There we go. Anyone else want some? No? Okay, then. Take that one. Okay. This is a big place. Do we want to clear it out? No. We've really got things to do. We don't have time to be clearing out every little cave we come across, or castle, or whatnot. Could be a whole group of Forsworn. Could have been just one person hanging out there attacking people. Whatever the case may be, we honestly have bigger problems. Especially now. Actually, I do have an excuse now to kind of start ignoring certain things, because those vampires have an Elder Scroll, and that's bad juju right there. That's pretty important. So I think that I can ignore a bit of things now, a few bit more than I might normally, and be justified gameplay wise. Okay, it is really hard to follow this road. If I even am following a road anymore. I'm most certainly not following a road anymore. Okay then, well then we'll just take this valley down here and start heading this direction. Hello. This might actually be a good place to stop for the night, honestly.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Yeah, what do you got for sale?
Look at
No, Joe Rocker, go away. Okay, nothing really useful.
Good day.
You too. Well, maybe we should press on. Okay, I need to go back the other way. Yeah, we need to go this way. A lot of thundering, a lot of lightning, no real rain. No, 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 no. Bad bear. Uh-oh. Are these people I want to mess with? Oh, it's a Stormcloak camp. So not people I need to worry about per se. I do need to find a crossing to that river. Is there a bridge on the map? There really isn't, is there? Maybe over here somewhere? Maybe we gotta go back to that bridge. Alright. Come on, Ellie. Let's go back this way. I know mountain tearing isn't actually your forte. Careful, Allie. Get them. Okay. You're a bit of a mountain horse. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, I guess I gotta go back to that tower and then go forward. Yeah, go this way, because that's the only bridge I see. Okay, well, that was a huge detour for no reason. Doesn't really seem to be any bridge, or any road really going where I want it to. So we'll take this one, and this one takes us kind of there, but we'll lose it very quickly. It is getting dark. Maybe we can see if there's shelter here? Maybe an inn?
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
Okay. Problems galore, it seems. Unfortunately, not something I can worry about right now. Is there an inn? Somewhere? There's a mining town. I get that. You'd think there'd be an inn somewhere. No. No inns? Let's take a local map. Doesn't look like it. Oh wait. Cathsworn Hall. Maybe that's an inn. No, it's not, because it's locked. Okay, then. It's a no, it's not a blacksmith either. It's just a place for the miners. So no, nothing to be had here, I guess. let's just keep on. Okay, so we got to turn around and go that way. We will have to set up tent soon. Pardon me. Is there nowhere to go? Can we go this way? Alright, I'm about to set up tent now. There's nothing worse than trying to set up the tent while it's raining. Let's go ahead and look for a good spot. That looks good, actually. This looks like a nice level area to set up a tent-ish, level-ish area. Alright. So, Allie, I need the leather tent, please. Also, do some cabbage stew. I mean, we will need dinner. Some bread. And some sort of meat, I would hope. Yeah, grilled chicken breast, that works. And milk. Where's the milk? There we go, jug of milk. Alright, so let's put up the tent first. This looks like a good spot, maybe. Ooh, actually, maybe like facing that direction. So, not exactly the most level ground, but good enough. Would you hurry up, game? I get it, you're auto-saving. Does it really take you that long? I'm wondering if wondering if it's all the mods I have that's causing the game to load slowly and kind of hiccup like this. Honestly, I'm not sure. But I'm not sure what else to do either, other than just get rid of some mods. But at that point, which mods do I get rid of? I can't get rid of all of them. That'd be silly, and I don't know. Endure it, I guess, is my best option. Not exactly the sexiest, I know. Pitch the tent. Yeah, that's pretty. That's there we go. Actually, I like that. It's not bad. Pitch tent here. We'll have to move the horses, of course. Allie, come here. Come on, Allie. Allie. There you go. Okay. And then we can put the fire right here. Oh, hang on. Actually, yeah, here, let's go make some sitting places. There we go. Freya, come here. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna relax here for a while. So just stay close to me. Alright, so have you go ahead and relax while I put the fire up. Survival skills, there we go. Oh, I don't have any firewood. I need firewood from Allie. Whoops, wrong button. Allie, where's your firewood? Please tell me you have firewood. There we go. Alright. I need 6. Thank you. Build a campfire. Preferably not in the tent. This will work. There we go. Okay. Got a nice campfire. Nice view. I think we're set for the day. I would like to sit down, please. There we go. Let's go ahead and use lantern. We'll go ahead and eat. Food. So we'll eat the food. And then milk. Okay. I think it is time to read. Oops. Okay. I think I'm gonna read another rune tale. It's been a long time. Oh no. I wanna get on, Allie. Get off. It's been quite a while since the last time. So, where are your books? There we go. Alright, so sit down. So we had a good meal, some good food, time for some good conversation and stuff. Okay, I have to figure out what was the last thing I read. Okay, here we go. 10th entry. Well, a strange thing has happened today. As I was leaving the Imperial City, I was approached by an Argonian named Ruintail. He seemed timid and more than a little surprised I even talked to him. He asked to accompany me, and I'm not sure why, but I agreed. I know having an extra sword while traveling will be useful, but part of me feels I should not be willing to trust a stranger so easily. I suppose it was his quiet sense of desperation. He tried to hide it, but I could feel that he needed help. I suppose I have always had a soft spot for those in need, and I guess... No. For this journal to serve its purpose, I need to be honest with myself. I agreed because I'm tired of being alone. I try not to think about it too much, but I feel I have been alone since my parents died. The old Thieves Guild could not be called friends or even companions. I let Rune travel with me because I'm tired of talking to myself. I'm tired of not having a conversation with someone deeper than asking how much something costs. This might be a mistake, and I might end up paying for it in the end, but I feel I have made the right choice. It was not fear or desperation that I saw in Rune's eyes that made me accept his offer. It was something I have sensed in myself for far too long. What I saw in Rune's eyes was loneliness. 11th entry. Quite a lot has happened since the last time I wrote in this journal. First, I suppose I should mention that I am poor again. One of the inns Ruin and I stayed at while traveling to Coral burned down. The innkeeper seemed a very cheerful woman, and the sheer despair I saw on her face was hard to bear. I do not think the 9,000 gold I gave her is enough to restore everything, but it is a start, and will be put to better purpose than I could ever use it for. My new companion has turned out to be quite an interesting fellow. He is far more sophisticated than any Argonian I have ever met. Far more philosophical than any Argonian I have ever met, and he speaks with an eloquence that would have put many nobles back at home to shame. It seems that he has escaped a society that he does not agree with and is trying to figure out how he fits into this new society. The irony that his situation is similar to my own story is not lost to me. However, I feel that Rune comes from a much darker past than my own. On the business side of things, I have taken a job from the Countess of Coral. I hate to work for the nobility that I despise, but it has granted me free access to the castle. It's almost comical. The Countess is so desperate to find a precious painting that she has all but given the keys to a person that could take everything else. 12th entry. Have you ever had one of those days? Well, since you are me, you just did. I was roped into helping a farmer protect his farm from goblins. This is not really the type of thing I do, but no one else would help him. The farmers fought bravely, and ruin was a sight to behold. I have never seen such a grace and deadly skill. I, however, was useless. Because of my failure in battle, one of the farmer's sons died, and so did Artax. The horse that I had saved from an orc's dinner plate ended up dead anyway at the point of a goblin sword. To make matters worse, Ruin has just made a confession to me. He told me that there are dangerous people from his past out to kill him. He admitted, at first, he had planned to use me to distract them, but as we became friends, he now regrets that mindset. He apologized and said that he would leave so that I would not be caught up in his problems. I probably should have been angry. Oddly, the only thing I felt was fear. Not fear of being hunted, but fear of losing my friend. Friend. That is an odd word for me. It is at the same time strange and heartwarming. My time with Ruin has started to teach me what this world truly means, and I am not ready to give that up. I hold no illusions that I could win a fight against whoever is hunting us, but I have felt fear before. Believe me when I tell you that fear is nothing compared to loneliness.
It is odd. I guess I did not expect him to be so lonely. You would not think it to read the previous entries.
Well, people do not like to speak of their loneliness, even to themselves.
I guess. I just don't like the idea of the great Anthropolis complaining so much. He is a great warrior. Warriors do not complain about being alone or being useless in battle. They simply become stronger until they can smash their foes.
But you forget, he is not a great warrior. He's a young and naive thief, scared and alone. Well, perhaps he can get stronger, but I promise you, all the strength in the world cannot defeat loneliness. For that, you need good friends, like Ruintail, like you.
You consider me a good friend?
We don't always see eye to eye, but yes, I enjoy traveling with you. Your conversation helps to pass the time.
And my sword helps in battle.
True enough.
Just think of it, Elf. Freya and Squeeper, legendary heroes to rival Anthropolis himself. They shall write stories about us the same way they write stories about Anthropolis and Ruintail.
You would not mind being known as a friend to an elf?
Of course not. I know your kind are not loved among my people, but deeds are far more important than lineage. Prove yourself a great hero, and even the Nords will honor you. And you are a Dragonborn! You are destined to be a great hero.
Oh, not that again. Crows take the Dragonborn. I'm a simple elf. Such things are wasted on me. It would have been far better if you had been the Dragonborn.
It would indeed be a great honor, but I would never take such a gift away from you.
Not jealous?
Of course not. It is not our choice who is Dragonborn and who is not. It does not matter to me. I will become a great hero, with or without destiny. Just you wait and see, Elf. Our names will be sung in taverns all over the land.
Not too loudly, I hope. Good night, Freya. Sleep well.